I left for me was burning. When blue appeared along the blinds, no footsteps came, no phone was ringing, just morning taking back its time. The room was still the room I knew, but something in the air had changed. I heard my breathing in the quiet, and it no longer spoke your name. I thought the dark would never loosen, I thought the ache would always stay, but night can hold you like a prison till you learn to meet the day. Morning found me stronger than the night you left me in. Not untouched, not unbroken, but no longer giving in. Every scar was still beside me, every memory had its place. Morning found me stronger, with the sunlight on my face, stronger than the night, stronger in the morning light. I opened wide the heavy curtains, let the cold air cross the floor. I wore the shoes I had forgotten and carried my own name outdoors. The city moved without our story, a bus rolled by, the bakery woke. I bought one coffee for the woman who had learned to stand alone. I did not need the world to notice, I did not need a grand parade. A heart can heal in quiet measures, one small choice, one honest day. Morning found me stronger than the night you left me in. Not untouched, not unbroken, but no longer giving in. Every scar was still beside me, every memory had its place. Morning found me stronger, with the sunlight on my face. Stronger does not mean I never wake with sorrow in my chest. It means I know the grief can visit without becoming where I rest. I can thank the love that shaped me, I can mourn what could not stay. I can carry all the lessons without caring yesterday. I was not saved by your returning, I was saved when I returned to the voice beneath the silence, to the life I thought had burned. Morning found me stronger knows my name. The lamp is off, the curtains rise. No one came back, but I survived. Morning found me still here. Morning found me stronger, stronger. I kept a list of every wound, folded in the bedside drawer. Every promise had a date, every silence kept a score. I wore my anger like a coat through every cold and sleepless night. Then I reached to call your number and heard nothing on the line. All the words I would not speak came alive when you were gone. I finally knew what mercy meant when there was no road back home. I forgave you too late when there was no one left to tell. After I made a home of anger and learned its walls too well. Too late to save what love became, too late to bring you back to me. I forgave you too late, but not too late to set me free. Too late to save us, not too late for me. I wrote your name across a letter, then crossed it out and wrote again. I tried to fit a year of sorrow inside a page without an end. The old address came back unopened, returned to sender marked in red. I held forgiveness in my hands with nowhere left for it to land. I used to think releasing you would mean the pain had won. Now I know a heart can loosen what it cannot make undone. I forgave you too late when there was no one left to tell. After I made a hum of anger and learned its walls too well. Too late to say what love became, too late to bring you back to me. I forgave you too late, but not too late to set me free. It only sets the burden down I carried through 1,000 nights. I cannot change the way you left or resurrect what we had been, but I can stop reliving it and let tomorrow enter in. I forgave you too late, too late to save the love we knew, but just in time to stop my heart from I'm turning cold because of you. I do not need another goodbye. I do not need you to agree. I forgave you too late, but right on time to set me free. I forgave you too late, then I turned the mercy home. For every night I blame my heart for loving you too long. The letter never reached you. Maybe it was never meant to be. I forgave you too late, and finally forgave me. Too late for us, in time for me. I forgave you. Now I can leave. Your coffee turned cold beside the bed, the last thing you touched before you left. No broken glass, no final fight, just an empty doorway in the middle of the night. I heard your footsteps fade away, but every room still speaks your name. You took your coat, you took your keys, but left 1,000 questions here with me. I could have survived the truth, no matter how it hurt, but you gave me nothing, not even your last words. You walked away without a word, but your silence stayed with me. It follows every midnight thought, like a ghost I cannot see. You closed the door but left behind everything I could not say. You disappeared into the dark, but your silence stayed. Your silence stayed. Your silence stayed. I stopped expecting you to call, stopped watching shadows on the wall. But some nights I still turn around when I hear a familiar step outside this town. I tried to fill the space you made with crowded rooms and brighter days, but every laugh just fades too soon. When I return to our half-empty room, forgive a cruel goodbye, I could forgive the blame, but how do I forgive someone who vanished without a name? Oh, you like a ghost I cannot see. You closed the door but left behind everything I could not say. You disappeared into the dark, but your silence stayed. Maybe silence was your answer. Maybe leaving was your truth. Maybe I was holding tightly to a love you already knew. I will never know the moment when your heart began to change. But I am done asking questions that will never speak my name. You walked away without a word, and your silence stayed with me. But it no longer owns the night. It no longer makes me weak. You closed the door, and now I know some endings cannot be explained. You disappeared into the dark, but I will not do the same. Oh, you walked away without a word. Your silence stayed so long. But every morning teaches me how to live when love is gone. You left me here with nothing but the truth I had to face. You may have taken your goodbye, but I am taking back my days. Your silence stayed, but I will not. Your silence stayed. Now I can let it go. I found your letters in the bottom drawer, tied with a ribbon from the winter before. I read them slowly by the dying flame, and watched the black edge curl around your name. I thought if every page was gone, my heart could finally move along. But smoke climbed through the bedroom light and followed me upstairs that night. I can sweep the floor, I can close the door, but what do I do with what remains? Ashes on my pillow, where your promises once lay. Every spark we called forever kept alone. Ashes on my pillow from a fire I kept alone. I changed the sheets, I moved the chair, I let the cold night clear the air. I packed the records, cleared the space, but dust still found the smallest place. Grief hides inside the threads and seams, then falls like winter through your dreams. I close my eyes, the embers start in all the rooms inside my heart. I could blame the flame, I could speak your name, but neither one can make us whole. Ashes on my pillow, where your promises once lay. Every spark we called forever turned to gray and blew away. I kept breathing in the smoke long after you were gone. Now there are ashes on my pillow from a fire I kept alone. Keep you warm, not make you beg beside the flame. I do not need to keep the ashes to prove that what I felt was real. Some endings leave a darkened outline, but empty rooms can learn to heal. On my pillow, I have opened every window. Let the morning carry gray from the place your shadow lay. I will not breathe another memory just to keep your absence warm. There were ashes on my pillow from a fire I kept alone. Tonight I gather what is left and lay the old grief down to rest. The flame is gone, the room is cold, but I am more than what it stole. Shown I can mourn the love that burned here and still let the ashes go. Let the ashes go. Let the ashes go. The fire is gone. The healing is my own. Coffee turned cold beside the bed. the last thing you touched before you left. No broken glass, no final fight, just an empty doorway in the middle of the night. I heard your footsteps fade away, but every room still speaks your name. You took your coat, you took your keys, but left 1,000 questions here with me. I could have survived the truth, no matter how it hurt, but you gave me nothing, not even your last words. You walked away without a word, but your silence stayed with me. It follows every midnight thought, like a ghost I cannot see. You closed the door but left behind everything I could not say. You disappeared into the dark, but your silence stayed. Your silence stayed. Your silence stayed. I stopped expecting you to call, stopped watching shadows on the wall, but some nights I still turn around when I hear a familiar step outside this town. I tried to fill the space you made with crowded rooms and brighter days, but every laugh just fades too soon when I return to a half-empty room. I could forgive a cruel goodbye, I could forgive the blame, but how do I forgive someone who vanished without a name? You walked away without a word, but your silence stayed with me. It follows every midnight thought, like a ghost I cannot see. You closed the door but left behind everything I could not say. You disappeared into the dark, but your silence stayed. Maybe silence was your answer, maybe leaving was your truth. Maybe I was holding tightly to a love you already knew. I will never know the moment when your heart began to change, but I am done asking questions that will never speak my name. You walked away without a word, and your silence stayed with me, but it no longer owns the night, it no longer makes me weak. You closed the door and now I know some endings cannot be explained. You disappeared into the dark, but I will not do the same. You walked away without a word, your silence stayed so long, but every morning teaches me how to live when love is gone. You left me here with nothing but the truth I had to face. You may have taken your goodbye, but I am taking back my days. Your silence stayed, but I will not. Your silence that settles softly in our room. I knew the way your eyes would wander when I reach my hand for you. I kept my questions in the kitchen with the plates we never cleared. I smiled whenever you looked distant, so you would not see my fear. I thought that love meant being patient. I thought that staying made me strong. So I swallowed every lonely feeling and called the silence home. I loved you in the silence while I disappeared inside. I gave you all my understanding and left my own heart far behind. I kept the peace between us by denying what was true. I loved you in the silence, but I forgot to love me too. I forgot to love me too. I forgot to love me too. I became the one who never needed, the one who always understood. I made myself a little smaller just to make the hurting good. When you stopped asking how I felt, I told myself you had enough. I carried every conversation and still called what remained love. I kept believing if I gave more, you would finally turn around. But hearts cannot hear devotion when devotion makes no sound. I loved you in the silence while I disappeared inside. I gave you all my understanding and left my own heart far behind. I kept the peace between us by denying what was true. I loved you in the silence, but I forgot to love me too. Yeah. There were nights I wanted to tell you I was lonely by your side, that being held without being seen was another way to hide. But I was frightened truth would end us, so I let the distance grow. I chose the pain that felt familiar over losing what I knew. know that love needs honesty, not a heart afraid to speak. Love should never ask one person to become invisible to keep it. A love that hears me too. I loved you in the silence. Now I hear myself. I forgot to love me too. But I remember now. The shape of every silence that settled softly in our room. I knew the way your eyes would wander when I reached my hand for you. I kept my questions in the kitchen with the plates we never cleared. I smiled whenever you looked distant. The record turned beside the window, low enough to hear us breathe. You sat close but left a distance, like you knew what space could mean. Your sleeve brushed softly past my shoulder, nothing cruel, nothing unkind. Still my body locked the doorway before the warning reached my mind. I hated how my hand went cold, how my heart forgot the room. I wanted to explain the moment, but the words would not come through. Your hands knew my fear before my mouth could say its name. You stopped before the distance closed and never made me feel ashamed. You did not ask me to be ready. You did not turn my fear to blame. Your hands knew my fear before my mouth could say its name. Before I said a word, you heard what I could not explain. You rested both hands on the table with your open palms in view. Said, we do not have to hurry, I am still right here with you. I watched the silence for a punishment, waited for your warmth to leave, but you reached instead to turn the music lower so that I could breathe. I had known a touch that kept insisting, known affection used as proof. I did not know someone could notice and let stopping be the truth. Your hands knew my fear before my mouth could say its name. You stopped before the distance closed and never made me feel ashamed. You did not ask me to be ready. You did not turn my fear to blame. Your hands knew my fear before my mouth could say its name. Your touch was not a cure, it was a question I could answer. You did not heal the history, you only honored where it lived. So I placed my hand beside yours, not beneath it, not inside, close enough to feel the warmth there, with the choice still resting mine. I may pull away tomorrow, I may need the room again, but fear does not have to decide how every gentle moment ends. Your hands knew my fear and waited while I found my voice. You never crossed the quiet distance, you left every step my choice. I still tremble, I still remember, but tonight I did not hide. Your hands knew my fear and let my hand decide. Maybe safety starts this slowly, with a pause that someone keeps, with an open hand beside you, and no promise it must reach. Your hands knew my fear, but did not claim the right to stay. They waited without taking, till I reached across the space. No pressure, no demand, only warmth in an open hand. Your hands knew my fear and waited. Your hands knew my fear and waited. You always knew when I was hurting, but you never asked me why. You would sit beside the window and let another evening die. I watched the answers in your shoulders, I heard the distance in your breath. But every time I reached to touch you, you said there was nothing left to confess. I learned to read between your silences, to search your eyes instead. But love should not require a language. made from everything unsaid. It was not what you said that broke me. It was the words you never said, the truth you kept behind your breathing, the goodbye inside your head. You never told me you had changed. You only turned away and said, it was not what you said that broke me. It was the words you never said. The words you never said. The words you never said. Never said that you were lonely, though I felt you disappear. You never said you needed saving, you just stopped needing me near. I filled the spaces with excuses, gave your silence softer names, called it tired, called it trouble, anything but love that changed. I carried both sides of the conversation and answered questions you denied. I kept translating every silence until I could no longer recognize mine. It was not what you said that broke me. It was the words you never said, the truth you kept behind your breathing, the goodbye inside your head. You never told me you had changed. You only turned away instead. It was not what you said that broke me. It was the words you never said. Silence was mercy. Maybe truth appeared too cruel, but leaving someone lost in questions does not make the leaving kind. I would have cried if you had told me. I would have broken just the same. But wounds can heal when they have answers. Silence never gives them names. It was not what you said that broke me. It was the words you never said. But I will not keep writing endings for the stories in your head. You never told me why you changed, and now Those words no longer hold me here. I have stopped completing sentences. You were always too afraid to share. You can keep your hidden reasons. I will leave them with the past. The words you never said once haunted me, but they will not be my last. The words you never said, I will not speak them for you. The words you never said no longer belong to me. You always knew when I was hurting, but you never asked me why. You would sit beside the window and let another evening die. I watched the answers in your shoulders. I heard the